can't go back to college because you're a mom and you're busy, don't make that excuse. Just do it. Sometimes you just need a kick in the butt to get stuff done. Don't settle for mediocre. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I'm really excited to film this video for you guys because I have struggled, or I used to struggle with procrastination so bad. So bad. Oh my gosh. I was probably the worst procrastinator. I always got stuff done eventually, but it just took so long and I procrastinated. So I have since changed that bad habit and I'm no longer really a procrastinator. So I wanted to share with you how I broke that habit and how you can stop procrastinating as well. If you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Let's get into the video. Okay, numero uno, have a baby. Just kidding. But to be honest, I stopped procrastinating when I had my daughter. Like something just clicked and I was like, oh crap. I don't have time to procrastinate now because I have this child who needs things all the time and I don't have time for myself or to do anything else. So I need to get it done right now. Number two, have a daily schedule of tasks, like very detailed. So on my planner, and if you've watched my videos in the past, you know that I use sticky notes. I plan out what I'm going to do every day. Like Monday, I have this, and this to get done, and I cross it off as I go, and then on my actual planner I just write what is due that day. But being very organized and having a planner keeps you accountable for one, so you can't just be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, but like, no, it's written down, you have to do it right now. Number three is to have an efficient workflow. And if you don't know what that means, go to business school. Just kidding. But in business, workflow is just how you are working, how you are doing your tasks every day, and this can be applied to getting homework done and getting everything in general done. And maybe it's not homework, maybe it's you have a business yourself, maybe you're a YouTuber, maybe you have stuff to clean, maybe you have dinner to cook or meals to prep. You get it. Figure out an efficient workflow. So I'm going to use a homework example. Sometimes I don't feel like doing some big daunting task, so I'm going to do the little ones. I'm still getting stuff done. I'm not procrastinating everything. I'm getting things done, and then I can get this other thing done. Or if it works better for you to get the hard stuff done first, and then after that you have the easier stuff to do that. Whatever keeps you getting stuff done and not taking an hour break to be on your phone or whatnot, whatever your efficient workflow is, do that. This kind of segues into my next one, is to prioritize tasks. So like I said, if you have this big daunting task that you should probably get done now, and you have other tasks that are maybe due later, do the other task first. Do what's due first, or what needs to be done first. Do that, and then do the other things. So you're not just cramming last minute, or if you're not just rushing to get stuff done last minute. If you prioritize what you need to do based on when it needs to be done. Number five is to set hard deadlines. So if you're not in school, it can be kind of difficult to get stuff done because you're just kind of working on your own time. So if you set hard deadlines like you would in school, you can be strict with yourself and just get it done. Okay, so the next one is to envision yourself in 5 years. What are your goals in 5 years? And then ask yourself, will you get there? If you don't get stuff done today, no, you will not. So get stuff done today. Don't wait. You want to be where you want to be in 5 years, and you're not going to get there unless you do stuff, unless you work on it. The next one is something that I've done for a really long time, and if you use social media, post motivational quotes or motivational whatever on there. Talk about, like, when you're posting something, it will have the quote, and then talk about why that quote speaks to you in the description of your post. And I've done that for years. People may think that I'm just doing it to motivate others, but it's really helping myself too. Like, if I'm speaking this, if I'm writing this in words, it means more to me than if I'm just looking at it. The next one is to have a work now, relax later mentality. And this is something my mom told me for years, and I never believed her until I moved out and had my own house, had a kid at this point, to get stuff done now so you can relax later. I used to procrastinate all the time, like I said, and I was always stressed because I always had something to do. And I was always like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, oh my gosh, I have something to do. And I just procrastinated it, and I was just stressed. But if you just get it done now, then you can relax. You don't have to stress later. You just work now and relax later. The next one is to expect a lot out of yourself. Have high standards. Don't settle for mediocre. You need to always be pushing yourself. And I mean, if you're comfortable with where you're at, great. But personally, I don't know if I ever will be. I'm always working for something. I always have stuff to do. I always want to work towards something else. If you just have really high expectations for yourself, that might be just the extra push you need to get stuff done. The next one is probably my favorite. It is called planned procrastination. And I kind of made that up for myself because some people work better under pressure. If you're crunched for time, maybe that's what you need to get it done. So if there's some really daunting task that I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this, I might get other stuff done first and push that off for the last minute, because I know that eventually I'm just gonna have to get it done, and otherwise it's just gonna take much more of my time in wasting it on my phone because I'm bored or whatnot. So I do push it off for the last minute because I know I'm gonna get it done, because it has to get done. That's kind of ironic for this post or for this video, but I think it's a good strategy for some people who are procrastinators but work well under pressure. The next one is to be realistic. If you have 20 things you need to do today, or you're telling yourself you need to do today, and you know that's not realistic, there's no way you're gonna get it done. So just plan a little bit every day so you're always getting stuff done, especially because if you're really motivated one day and you get a ton of stuff done, and then the next day you're like a total bump on a log, you're not getting anything done that you need to find that balance so that you're not just totally being a bump on a log the next day, but you're constantly getting stuff done each day. So the next one is something that I've also done a lot in the past, and a lot of when I'm just really down in the dumps as far as like my mental health and just in general, like really overwhelmed with stuff to do, is to listen to motivational speeches. I'm not just talking about like the little fancy dancy ones, like the ones that tell you to get your ass up and get moving. Yep, I said it. Like, sometimes you just need a kick in the butt to get stuff done, and someone that you don't know is telling you to get your butt up and start doing stuff. And for me, there's been times in my life where I was so down in the dumps and just feeling sorry for myself, and I listened to these videos and they said, don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't just stay stuck in this place you're in, and go up, have a better day, make yourself have a better day, and push through it. Like, you're stronger than that. You gotta help yourself. The next one is to stop making excuses. I have made excuses many times. My YouTube channel is a perfect example of that. I put off starting a YouTube channel for so long because I didn't think I had the time, or I didn't know if I could do it because I wasn't like super skilled in editing. I've never edited a video. I didn't think it was gonna turn out right. And you know what, I just realized, I was like, I'm not gonna make it anywhere if I don't do it, if I don't even start, if I don't even try. So I had to stop making excuses to start a YouTube channel, and that can be related to every other thing in your life. If you think you can't go back to college because you're a mom and you're busy, don't make that excuse. Just do it. Find a way. If you want it, you can find a way to do it. Okay, the next one is to only take on things that you are passionate about and to not be afraid to say no. This one can be a hard one, to be honest, and I struggle with it too because I always like to take on lots and lots of things. And of course, sometimes the things that I'm doing I'm not very passionate about, like with school, if I have to take a random required class that I'm not interested in, but I have to take it, that's just the way it is. But in general, if you're passionate about something, it's going to be a lot harder for you to procrastinate because you just want to do it all the time. Right, and the next one is to reward yourself. It can be so easy to get burnt out by doing things, by being busy, by working really hard. Reward yourself. And if you don't, when you get burnt out, you're just gonna put things off and you're not gonna want to do anything, and you're just gonna be a bump on a log. So if you constantly are rewarding yourself, you're gonna give yourself that break every day or every couple days just to reset, so you can keep working, so you don't have to procrastinate, so you don't have to put things off. Alright guys, that is all I have for you. I hope you found this motivational, educational, whatever. I hope this helped you get past your procrastinating habits, and I'm going to take these things with me too in the future and just really take them to heart and work for my goals. And I hope you'll do the same because you can go very far. Bye bye.